Holding on for the Giga figure with removable eye patch. Ooh. Maybe not like a full scale, like a normal scale figure with removable eye patch, but if I did like a smaller one, something like a Nendo or like, you know, that kind of proportion, maybe I would do that removable. That'd be cool. Looking into getting a figure of yourself? Maybe. Maybe. I've talked about it before that like, I didn't in the past because I was like, who would buy this? Not that I think no one would. I was just like, this is a lot. And I just like didn't feel like people would. But then over time, I've been like, no, more and more people have asked about it. So maybe I would. I don't know. We'll see. I also just kind of want one for myself. I don't care if anyone would buy it. Would I try to tell people to buy it? Absolutely, yeah, because it's cool. But I want it for myself, you know? So even if I didn't sell any of them legit, like they weren't even for sale, I would still want to get a custom one just for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You'd be very surprised. That's what I've heard. I've had other friends say that they felt the same. They were like, oh, I don't know if people would like purchase an entire figure. And then people really did. They really did. So I was like, oh man, okay. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. I could resin print one. Yeah, but also I could make one. I could make one. You have the standee. Yeah, the standee sold really well. When I debuted and we did the standee, that was an item that a lot of people got, and I was surprised. I wasn't sure. You don't know until you have the data, right? Like to just see what your community would actually go for. I just wasn't sure if a lot of people would go for that sort of thing. And then once we went and like sold everything and I was able to get the data back to see like what people went for, because I was really curious. I was like, anything that doesn't sell that well, I don't want to make that type of item in the future, because then maybe people just don't want to use that item. You know, let's go for things we feel like people will actually use. Or I like stuff like desk mats, right? Because that has utility. So stuff like a standee, I was like, well, that doesn't really have utility, so I don't think they'll go for it. And then people really did. I was like, oh shit, okay. I don't know. It's always good to have that data so you can tell what people actually like. But I also think, yeah, the art on the standee was so good, and that was a huge thing. I mean, that was one of my favorite artists, my most favorite artists, like my top 5 that did my standee. So I was very happy with that. So I'd love to get that JP merch. Oh yeah, Grape is in Japan and she got the merch from Animate, which is really nice. She sent me a picture. I think she posted on Twitter too, right? She was able to get a couple of standees. She got me, Henya, Zen, and Haruka. And then she got like they have a pen for me. They have some stationery and things. And then she got the group poster. I liked how all that merch turned out. The quality of it's really nice. They've sent me all the stuff, so I like it. I like it. If you had the opportunity to sell something like a GEEGA kitchen knife, would you? That feels so weird for me to do, because I don't do cooking content. So I don't think I would. Unless I have an outfit and I have a canonical weapon, right? And the knife is styled after that weapon, right? Then it's like very on brand. Maybe I would do that. Maybe I would do that. But like right now, if they just make a knife and they're like, it's got GEEGA on it, like, you know what I mean? Then it wouldn't make sense. But Zen, yeah, Zen literally has a sword. That's the thing. Zen has in her like cyber mode, right, in her outfit, she has a sword that is her weapon that she's drawn with. So they made the knife kind of look a little bit like that, and that makes sense to me. But I don't have that right now. You know what I mean? So I'm like, would it make sense? I feel like it'd be weird. Where's your plushie, fucker? I've had someone working on one for a while, and they've just taken super long, and I'm like, do I continue working with them? Because I really like them. I really like them and I really like their work. But the timeline's been a little, you know, like really long. So I'm kind of going to give them an ultimatum and be like, hey, would love to work with you, but need it by this time, chop, you know, or no. So we'll see. We shall see. Who knows? What about a GEEGA megaphone? When are you going to use a megaphone? Do you have a lot of use for a megaphone? GEEGA microwave. Yeah, microwave skin. Ooh. People always come up with these stupid fucking ideas where like 10 people in the chat will be like, yeah, I'd use that, and everyone else would never buy it because it just has no utility for them. There's no way. There should be a GEEGA cat tower. I have considered cat toys. Oh yeah. At least that's relevant to me, right? Like I talk about cats so much. I have cats. I used to do cat rescue. That makes sense to me. Gauntlet oven mitt. You could make something a little styled after it, but it'd have to be really well finagled because oven mitts don't have separate fingers usually. They're usually like actually mitt shaped, and trying to make the gauntlet look good when it can't be pointy is a little weird. It might be doable, but you'd have to be really like creative with how you do that, right? I don't know. But I like the idea overall. It would just have to be like done right, for sure.